Hello again! After a winter break, the Weyland files are back proper with Dark Intentions, a one-shot scenario in which our players will portray a crew of ICSC inspectors, protecting space from dangerous outbreaks and stupid people. They are all returning players, but this will be a different kind of scenario, because who knows what they will find out there in the vastness of space. Hello and welcome back to the Weyland Files. It's been a while, but we're back at it again. And we're playing a one-shot entitled Dark Intentions. So we're gonna go around the table and meet the crew of the CSCSS Abeona. They are an ISS crew doing inspections and they are currently returning from a mission. So we're gonna go around and we'll start with Ruben. Who will you be playing?
Alright, I'll be playing Robert Colter today. A gruff, gotta make it work kind of man who keeps the ship afloat, and without him, everything would just collapse into disarray and chaos.
Okay, Rosanne.
Greetings, I am Val. I am your pilot. I am an android. Without me, the ship would not launch. Robert.
Okay, we'll move on to Yveline.
You used my full name. What did I do wrong? Are you mad at me? Are you okay? You're an android! Pull it together!
I don't breathe, I'm an android.
Hi, I will be playing Rick Varga. Rick is a medical officer who asked for a transfer to the station because he's been hearing a lot of cool stories involving weird alien-like creatures, and he kind of wants stories of his own to tell. Rick isn't very smart, I think. But he's a medical officer, so we'll see. Well, dumb. No, I'm not playing a dumb character this time, I think. I hope.
And the himbo surfaces yet again.
Sarah.
I will be playing Kimberly Bunton. I'm the first mate of this ship. Also, the ship wouldn't stay afloat if I wouldn't be here. I used to be a marine, well, until my girlfriend died, which is pretty sad. And I got leave, but that was not enough, because it was all lonely. So I just got up, got a job, and I'm pretending nothing happened in my sad and lonely life.
She's pouring out her heart, and there's like just laughter all around the table, like, hey, she lost her girlfriend.
Let's check the trauma levels of the characters at the end of the scenario. Marie.
I'm playing Junior. I'm playing a 14-year-old boy who's very curious about everything, who has taken a shining to Kimberly because he got a gun. The ship would definitely stay afloat without me. But I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to be as helpful as I can, so I can be part of the crew one day.
Alright, so that's the crew of the Abeona. But before we start, my wife has a sponsorship to sell. She has to plug something.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug something, because half of this garage is mine. It's the half with the junk in it that you never see, but it's still mine. I wrote this!
So, for anybody who is into fantasy and it's more of an urban fantasy in a modern setting, lots of humor, a lot of queer characters. So if that's your thing, this is the book for you.
It's
All
really
right.
good, you guys.
And I will shut up
It is
about it
good.
and actually play the game.
This is your ship, or at least the main deck of your ship.
That is a big med lab. I made it.
So you are all preparing to go into hypersleep, finishing up your latest inspection in the outer rim, when the computer on the bridge starts beeping.
Stupid, useless captain.
So what do you do?
So we wake up automatically?
No, you're not. You're preparing to go into
okay.
hypersleep.
But obviously, I go see what's going on because I'm curious and stuff is gonna happen, right? Right?
What now?
I also go in and look at.
Oh yeah, let's go
what's
together.
happening because the captain is useless and it's gonna be his fault again.
When you arrive on the bridge, one of the computer screens has an alert message blinking, and it's an SOS coming from a ship only a few hours out of your way, the CM-90S Corvus Katherine. And the message is ship damaged, leaking atmo, in need of assistance.
We gotta go help them, right?
Yeah, sure, we do.
I'll go prep the med lab in case somebody is hurt. And I go to the med lab.
I call up Val. Val,
Yes.
we have a ship in need of assistance, and I will tell you where the coordinates are. Where's that useless captain?
Was that a question to Val?
Was that me or where is he? Do we know?
I'm assuming nobody followed me to the med bay.
No, I don't think so. No, the captain comes in right after, right behind you. Right. What do we got?
A ship in need of assistance, sir.
Oh man, come on. Really?
I know they need assistance. They're leaking atmo.
And there's nobody else?
Not that I am aware of.
Have you done a scan?
Val, make a scan.
No, I don't think I won't. Ha, ha, ha. Is this not human humor? Sorry. And Val makes the scan.
Crap. Okay, set a course. How far out is it?
Couple of hours.
Right. Okay. Val, plot a course. Where's Rick? And I go on the intercom.
Right.
I'm Rick.
Rick.
Sorry. You hear some clattering on the intercom?
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm in the med bay, preparing for eventual casualties.
Okay, at least someone is doing their job. Right. We're going out there, plotting a course. Junior,
Sir.
what the fuck are you doing here? You know the bridge is off limits.
Sorry, sir.
Right. Everybody get to their stations and let's get there.
You might hear some grumbling when
Yeah. I would probably go in and
Does anybody want to do anything specific before we launch towards the ship?
Val would like to do his job.
I'm just gonna make sure the med bay is prepped for should there actually be an emergency. Like, I'm guessing it's already taken care of.
Right. Where does Junior go?
well, I was on my way out kind of mumbling, and Kimberly followed me,
yeah.
and
I think I would go to the galley and hang around there because the captain doesn't want me in the bridge apparently, and
he sent me away. Not you.
well, he thinks I'm not a good first mate. I think so. Gonna skulk a bit.
Well, if the
Right.
med bay is prepped, then I'm just gonna go eat something too because
All right. We're not
I'm
gonna.
cooking.
Yeah, we're not gonna go into hypersleep for such a short trip, so it's only a few hours. And a couple of hours later, you get a notification that you are arriving and that there is another ship nearby.
So do we gear up now?
Maybe we ping them first. See if we can.
Okay.
reply?
So you all gather in the bridge? Well, you're lurking from from the
Behind the
hallways.
door.
I'll stand in the
there-
doorway so you don't feel too alone.
Aww.
You see outside of the windows in the big empty vastness of space it's not a small ship, it's not a huge ship either, it's like a middle class ship and it's hanging there, dark. It looks charred, and from your initial scans you can see that there is at least a couple dozen puncture holes in the outer hull. You can see like little puffs of atmosphere escaping from them, and you can confirm that that they're losing atmo. Your best estimates is that they have about 12 hours before they're gonna run out.
As you're close to me, I'm going like, whoa, what do you think did that?
I don't know. Looks like maybe they got attacked or something. Are we gonna contact them, see
Yeah,
if
I-
they need assistance?
Will they send an
Do
SOS?
we have
yes,
a way to reply on the SMS?
Okay, you can send the signal over. So
CSCSS Abeona checking in. You guys okay? Do you have spacewalk suits? Come on over.
you hear a voice coming over the intercom. This is Captain Toussaint. Thank you. Are you here to help us?
Obviously, yes.
Okay. We don't have enough suits for everybody, and we're hauling some cargo. We really need to get back. So if maybe you can just patch us up, or
You're probably a mechanic of some kind.
I can work some machines, yeah.
Do you think that's possible?
I mean, is it?
you'd have to look at the damage first. So
Let me take a look. What's up with this ship?
Is there anyone hurt? Do they need medical assistance?
Mr. Toussaint, anyone of your crew hurt?
yes, we have one person in the med bay, but he's been taken care of.
Well, that's my job done.
So how would one fix 12 holes in a ship?
Well, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna dock with it? Are you gonna spacewalk over to them?
How many space suits do we have?
Wouldn't docking be more logical? I mean, Val can fly.
These are your ship stats.
Also, question. Val is very much into rules and regulations.
Mm-hmm.
What is the official rule
Of engagement,
situation in this thing? Are they allowed to just patch up the ship and go, or should they transfer to the bigger ship? Or
Well, the thing is, there's like it's kind of a rule that if there is a ship in need, that you're morally obliged to go and help them out. But it's within reason. The company doesn't want to spend money on other companies' ships. Like if you can help them with a simple fix, it's fine. If you can take them along, it's also fine. But do not endanger your ship, because that's expensive hardware.
Mm-hmm. I'm whispering to Rick like, so why is Kimberly not asking them what happened actually?
Rick is not paying attention.
Apparently.
So what happened?
So what happened?
I love this little chain we got going.
I grow 2 inches.
I shoot a dirty look at our captain, who I think should be asking the questions.
It's okay, we're training a new one.
He's sitting in one of the chairs, in one of the command consoles, and he's not paying attention. He's chewing a cigar.
Sir, you can't smoke on board of the Sir, it's in rules and regulations.
It's my
Page
ship,
405. You can't smoke on board of the ship. It's dangerous.
I am gonna hook you up to the nearest computer and delete that fucking rule database out of you.
But sir, you can't smoke aboard the ship.
That's actually very unhealthy, sir.
Can I stealthily,
Not for Val.
flick his cigar out of his hand? Stealthily?
Give me an agility roll.
So that's just...
Please hold on to Mayday. We're having some in
So that's just 3 of the black ones, right?
Nope.
No.
But it's 4 2.
Yeah, you reach for the cigar, but he was already expecting it, so it... And he flings your hand out of the way.
I lean slightly over to you and I whisper, it would be a shame if his stash of cigars would just vanish. Would be.
Robert looks over to the whole ordeal and is like, well, I mean, if the captain's doing it, takes out a little rolling his cigarette.
Val goes, Robert, you can't smoke aboard the ship. It's against rules and regulations.
It's fine. If something breaks, I'll fix it.
Where are you standing?
Somewhere near the place where I can observe the other
I
ship.
think most of you are on the bridge.
Yeah.
He's not allowed on the bridge, so we're standing
Standing in the
outside of the
doorway.
bridge.
Yeah.
I need some place where I can observe the other ship to figure out what it needs for repairs.
Val would like to make a note in the ship's logbook that both Captain and Robert do not follow the rules and smoked aboard the ship.
Yeah.
Very funny.
That's an easy thing for you to do.
And I'm adding
I'm guessing you already have the logs open on your console anyway. So.
Yes.
And I'm adding a file that the captain threatened his bodily autonomy.
Also, Val does this while saying out loud what he's typing. Ship log, date, I don't know, whatever the date is. Both Captain and Robert, both smoke on board the ship, did not respond to reminders that this is against rules and regulations. Signed, Val.
Okay, so can we maybe get on with it? I mean, I'm not trying to rush anyone, but we did have plans of our own and stuff.
Look at me.
Let me get my repair kit and we'll go over there and fix the ship so we can be on our way.
Okay.
Are you docking so we can walk over, or what are you doing?
Val's the pilot, so...
That makes more sense.
Val follows orders, so he does look towards the captain still for...
Captain is not interested in any
Looks
way to help
towards
the ship,
second
so...
best for an order.
Okay, so let's dock. This would be easier. To Sint, can you give us an update? What happened?
We got attacked by pirates. Motherfuckers. Cut right through us. But we managed to fight them off, so...
And where are they now?
Well, we did a little bit of damage and they limped away.
Sure. We're coming over. Permission to dock?
Right? I'll get some of my men ready at the airlock.
See you in a tick.
So
I go like, let's hurry over before the captain is smart enough to say you're not allowed on the other ship. Let's go. We're gonna go wait at the airlock.
Yeah, can I help you with supplies and stuff?
Sure, they don't really need my help with anything, but...
Okay, so the other ship is like slightly tumbling along one of its axes, so you will need to line up with it before you can dock. So you will need to make a -2 piloting roll.
5 minus 2, so just 3, right? I can math me. I'm rolling wonderfully today. While trying to dock, Val turns to Kimberly.
Yeah.
Right. Do you know what a pirate's favorite letter is?
No idea.
You'd think it's the R, but it'd be the C. And due to telling the joke, the docking fails.
We're standing at the docking port going, any minute. No, it's wrong.
No. That doesn't look right.
So close.
So you're not lining up 100% correctly, but you still need to do a machinery roll, a heavy machinery roll for the umbilical, trying to dock it. So I'm going to add a -2 to the machinery, heavy machinery, because it's not lined up correctly.
That's still 8. That's good.
But that's not for the pilot to do.
Oh, never mind.
That's for who's at the docking.
Wait,
at the
It's
airlock.
not us though.
It's not us
Who's
though.
at the airlock?
I am, but I'm
We
not
are.
here for any heavy machinery, which is 3, which would be Sucky.
Yeah, I'll do it.
There we go.
Can I help? Can I?
Yeah, you can like look outside the window and go like, no, a little bit, no, like.
Come on,
So
Junior,
you-
spot me.
Yeah. So you can add a die for that.
Nice.
A little bit to the left, to the left.
Other left!
Oh, there.
You can push it.
You can push it though. Yes, you can.
Yeah, you take a stress and you roll again.
All of it?
Yes.
And
Well, you
stress
can
die.
re-roll what you want, but you can...
Yeah,
add
so
a-
everything. 'Cause
Yeah, but for future reference. And then you need to add a stress.
Oh man!
How?
I'm sorry, I'm a terrible spotter.
my God, Junior.
Oh, come on, don't blame the kids. You're the expert here.
There is a heavy thud and the ship like trembles all over and you hear the creaking of metal on metal as the umbilical knocks into the other ship.
God damn it, I'll have to clean that up after.
You hear like some air escaping and like, but in the end when everything stops moving there is a lock, but the door is a little bit damaged.
I didn't screw up completely.
If you open it and you're gonna have to like manhandle it a little bit, you're not gonna be able to close it again. Just closing it will not give you an airtight seal. You're kind of stuck to the other ship for the moment.
Oh dear.
Val would like to make a note about himself not performing proper docking in the ship log.
Well, this is not priority now.
But rules and regulations state that every infraction must be noted.
Is it safe to cross over though?
Yeah, I'll be fine. The door won't close, but
Yeah, like
that's a problem for later.
you spit on it and like, yeah, it's fine.
Alright.
Give it a little tap with my hammer.
Audible eep eep noise.
Alright, so we open the door.
You will need a heavy machinery roll to open the door.
Alright.
But if the piloting is done, can Val?
Yeah, you can leave the
'Cause
pilot
I'm pretty
station.
strong too.
My heavy
Yeah.
machinery is 10.
You wanna push my back while I open the door?
Oh yeah.
This is going to go great.
Well, I
I
have
mean,
5
by
strength.
all means, you do it while my heavy machinery is 10.
Are you at the door?
Yes, that's what I asked.
They
you.
can come
Oh, yeah.
down.
Okay, then you do it.
Are we waiting
mean-
for Val?
You can not
No, I'll
wait
totally
for
do
me.
it.
That's
Oh.
Don't forget your stress. Did you take
Counts
Junior's
to-
help die?
It's fine.
Pretty strong.
Ah,
Are you helping?
Yeah, of course.
Does that have an effect?
That's
Boy!
Why?
Yeah, there we
It's
go.
one success.
Oh, but it's also a
stress.
stress.
okay, roll your stress die.
Seriously?
Why are we like
So
that?
you're like trying to open the door, and Junior is helping.
That was his die.
So at the end of the thing, when it opens up and you nearly bump into Junior, you get a nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range increase by 1.
And me.
which is all of us.
Can we say that the twitch is because Val arrives and goes, "Oh, but Robert, you should have waited for me."
Quite possibly.
What?
I will now note in regulations that you did not wait for me.
Alright.
Has a little computer on its arm. Oh, Robert, I shall have to note this down in the ship's log.
God damn it,
But
Val.
we can cross over?
Yes. You
Alright,
can
we cross over. And if there's somebody waiting on the other side, I go, we come in peace.
Val is a secret
My look is full of
BBG.
Right.
admiration.
You enter the ship on deck D at the docking umbilical.
Right. Is their ship bigger than ours?
I printed out all of the decks from their ship, not all of the decks of your ship.
Why would you do something like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know all the decks of our ship, so that's...
Okay, so you open the airlock door on the other side, and you are greeted by two guys. They introduce themselves. Hello, I am Klaus Schulte, and this is Jonas Gunnarsson. And they are waiting in the little vestibule area. And you can see they're a little bit beat up, scratched up.
Like from bumping into things? Or.
How bad was that pirate attack, you guys?
Oh, it was very scary. Yes. We barely managed to get out, and well, we managed to get out and we got punctured. We have air escaping.
Okay, just for reference, this is your least sexy voice. I can just feel myself dry
Klaus
up
is-
where I'm sitting. It's like, no.
Klaus does not like this remark on his voice.
No, it was an out-game voice. Val is leaking. Val, are you can you show me to your med bay? Like, maybe I can help out, or...
Ah, yes, Jonas will take you to the med bay, and then I will take the rest of you to see Captain Toussaint, okay?
Alright.
Yes. You okay on your own?
Go see the captain. I get it.
Okay, so Klaus brings most of you to... You go down a deck, which is unusual. The bridge is on the underside of the ship, and there's also a really big hangar bay that opens from the bottom, and it's actually a salvage ship. So when you look at it from the outside, it has big crane on top and big cargo doors on both sides, and there's a main cargo bay on the other side, and then huge engines at the back.
Where's the med bay? It's not on here.
The med bay is on another deck. So you walk off towards the back of the ship with Jonas, and the rest of you go down a deck towards the bridge.
I'm kind of lagging behind, not wanting to catch too much attention, but not too far. I'm still following the group, but I do take the chance to look around this.
Okay. Give me an observation roll, please.
We didn't warm up these dice.
No, we didn't. Actually, oh no, I forgot my stress because I had a stress from someone. Damn it. Never
Teacher
mind.
didn't have I'm not with you. I'm not with you.
I don't think anyone is because I was lagging behind. But
Yeah, you're lagging behind, so okay, that's fine. So nobody else sees you, but you look around in the main airlock, where the umbilical control is, and you see two glass doors with spacesuits behind them, and you're like looking around a little bit, and you can see some blood spatters on the ground, like near the door, like a little puddle. So your stress level goes up by 1.
I don't lag behind quite as much.
I'm going to the med bay, so you can tell me whenever I get there.
I was gonna go with the others first, and we're gonna go to deck E, where Captain Toussaint is.
So who of the two of you is last, actually? Because I might just comment on the blood on the way there. I'm not sure who's
I
last.
would probably be first.
Yeah, probably lowest in rank. So
Yeah.
yeah, junior.
Did you see the blood at the entrance? It was like a whole puddle.
Whole puddle of blood. I mean, someone did get hurt, Junior.
Okay, sorry.
It'll be fine, buddy.
Okay, you go down, and they use the steps. There is an elevator running from the top of the ship to the bottom of the ship, but it's only one deck, so you go down the ladder. Arrive on deck E, and they bring you, well, Klaus brings you all the way to the front, where the bridge is it sticks out a little bit, so you have a little glass bubble looking out to the stars. And when you enter, you see a woman dressed in a big jumpsuit, and it's a little baggy, but it kind of fits her. A big bush of ginger curls over her shoulders, and she's switching off computers left and right. Oh, okay, guy, okay. Thank God you're here.
Oh, why are you switching off the systems?
Well, the ship's doomed anyway, so I'm just switching off and making backups and stuff, like normal things, you know?
Can Val interfere here and say that it's against rules and regulations to turn off the computers of a ship that is actively spacefaring?
Sure, yeah, you can tell her that.
And I want to keep on mumbling
And
to you.
can I, at the meanwhile, start undoing what she's doing?
She's blocking the computers that she's at, so and she goes like, hey, what are you doing? This is my ship. I'm the commander here. You're ICSS. You don't have any say here. You're just a help. I mean, this is Weyland Yutani ship. We have like pretty secret stuff going on here, so.
And do you want the pretty secret stuff on our ship? Because that's not gonna happen if it has the key.
Well, that depends if you can help us. I see you have a big burly guy there with a tool case, so.
Yeah? What about it?
Like, I'm sure you can, fix up the ship. Hey, handsome?
I mean, sure. But
We're doomed.
I don't think turning off shit will help.
It's just monitoring software that I'm closing down. It's fine.
If the ship is a lot doomed anyway, then it's no use fixing it, is it?
It is a bit contradictory.
Pick one.
Yeah, Junior, what's up?
Well, I'm just making sure I have a lot of proprietary stuff here.
We don't care about your stuff.
Well, I was going for a bit louder for the microphones. So I'm still hoping the captain didn't hear me whisper.
What did you say?
Nothing.
I missed it because I was talking to Kimberly.
That's the point.
That was the point. Do these ships have kind of like a black box situation that records what happens?
Always.
Can Val access this when Ginger is distracted?
All the ships have like a main computer console, the mother unit. This is always in a separated room, and you have to have an access key to get there. Most of the times the captain has these. Like, I think you have one for the other ship, and then the captain has the other one from your ship.
So Val can't access it.
You can try to hack it, but it'll take time. If you want to do that, you'll need a distraction or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, meanwhile, while you guys are talking to the captain on the bridge, we go over to the med bay. Mm-hmm. You come in and there is one person on the examination table looking heavily sedated and bleeding. There's like a big pool of blood on the table and it's dripping onto the floor. In the corner of the med bay, or in one of the corners of the med bay, you see a bloodied overall just thrown there, and the guy on the table has been stripped to his underwear. And you can vaguely make out a Weyland Yutani logo on the overalls.
Is anybody helping this bleeding guy?
I'm getting to that.
I'm sorry.
So there is there's a woman in there with a white lab coat on, and she's like working on the computer, and she has one screen with the monitoring the guy on the slab. You can see that like there's not a lot of life signs. He's sedated and like has a really slow heartbeat.
But he's bleeding, like actively.
He's still bleeding and he's not conscious.
Alright, I'm just stepping into the room and I go, Medical Officer Rick Varga reporting. Can I be of assistance? I see your guy is bleeding over there.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. Can you help with him, please?
Yeah, sure. And I just step into action and I try to see if I can like stop the bleeding and stuff.
Make a medical roll.
And
warming these up. Right, I already have stress.
Don't know where that came from.
I think I'm good.
Warming up worked.
Okay.
Did I need 3 or can I bank 1?
You can bank 1. Yeah, sure.
Yes, I'm doing that.
Because it's pretty clear that you're not going to be able to save this guy. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's getting pale, and his breathing is getting more and more ragged.
Crap. Yeah, I think your dude's gone.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
What is she doing on that computer? I have a sense that she's not really, that her priorities are a bit backward.
If you look at the computer, you see like numbers rolling across the screen, like she's...
Can I roll my observation to see...
Sure.
Give it up.
And she goes like, poor Brian.
So that's 5 successes.
Can you just roll everything from here?
Okay. You see that there's a lot of weird numbers going on the screen, but you recognize some stuff there. So it's clearly she's researching something, and these are test results from something biological. You can recognize like elements in there and like numbers, but doesn't look like she's like at first glance would be like some sort of tissue sample maybe, but none of the numbers make sense to you.
All right. But and empathy wise, like she said, poor Brian, like how empathic was that?
Yeah.
It's like, oh well.
Oh, well.
More like oh, that's a shame.
Right. Well, she's distracted anyway. I'm gonna check what kind of wounds he had, like what happened here.
Okay. Those are bullet wounds.
All right.
Very plain and obvious bullet wounds. And there is one straight through his spleen out the back. That's the one that's like bleeding all over the table. And he has one a little bit higher up in his lung. So that's why he's like raspingly trying to get some...
Can I get the bullet out without causing him more pain at this point? I need the bullet to see what type of bullet it is, basically.
Okay, yeah, sure. Make a medical aid roll for that. This is different than checking him out.
Okay.
So, but you can roll an extra die if you want
Yeah. Well,
with that extra banked success.
no, I'll just keep it banked because I think I got it.
Nice.
3 successes.
Okay, you managed to pull the bullet that's still in his lung out, and at that point, his eyes flutter open, and he goes like,
Hey buddy, it's okay.
eyes, eyes.
Alright.
And the monitor goes.
Yeah. I turn it off. Close his eyes, cover him in a sheet, pocket the bullet in like a plastic little
Do
baggie.
you take a look at the bullet?
I'm guessing I'm not the expert. I was gonna ask experts.
Okay, sure.
So I put it in a little plastic baggie. One more thing. Did it look like anybody tried to do anything here, or was he just tossed on a table?
They tried in as much that they got his clothes off of him, saw that it was
Yeah. I mean, the
pretty
spleen
bad,
is pretty... Yeah.
and you don't see any like traces of actual work. Like, yeah, he was sedated, but
But could they have saved him?
maybe.
Yeah.
You don't know exactly how long it took them to bring him to the med bay and how far along he was at that point. But if they were fast, they
Yeah.
probably could have saved him.
Yeah. I have an iffy feeling about this crew. I look at the clock and I go, note the records, time of death. And I pointedly look at her, like I'm assuming she's now... keep staring at her until she switches to make a note in his log now at this point. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you say like time of death.
Time of
and,
death.
Yeah, and she turns around like, right, yeah. She notes it down in her logs and like, better let the captain know.
You want me to do it, seeing as you're occupied and stuff?
Oh, sure. Do you know where the bridge is?
I'll figure it out.
Okay. So you leave, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go back to the bridge, you're still all standing there, I suppose, and the Saint is still, like, being very protective of her computers.
Lady, do you want us to help you or not?
I'm giving you pointed look.
Yeah, of course I want you to help me. Well, but, I mean, your guy can maybe take a look at the... Do you have some equipment with you? Because we need those holes plugged. We're losing Atmo quickly.
Yeah, I got some stuff in the bag, but it's always best to run a diagnostic first, right, Val?
Yes, you're right, Robert.
I mean, you know, you heard the robot.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I prefer Android, Robert.
Yeah, sure, whatever, Val. So, if you can get the robot to do the diagnostics thing, then we can, you know, figure out what exactly we need.
Robert
She will need access to your
racially
computer.
discriminated against him. Sorry.
Right, computer.
I do have diagnostic devices.
So you take that out. Okay.
Okay.
She hesitantly moves away from the engineering console and goes like, yeah, sure, I think, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Does she have a name tag or something on her jumpsuit?
It's Captain Toussaint.
Yeah, make an observation roll for that one. You see that it's Brigitte Toussaint, but if you...
It doesn't fit her. Oh, what is...
No!
But the reason he's asking is because of something I said. Can I roll too?
He has to roll a stress first.
I know.
Roll the stress first.
Yeah, I see.
This is terrible.
Oh no.
So that's a 7.
No? Oh,
Yes,
it's
yes,
7.
that's
Oh.
a 7.
So that's another nervous twitch. So like, you have a feeling something's off here, but you can't quite put your finger on it, and I have a feeling you have a tendency to start twitching because it's the second time already. But every friendly PC in the neighborhood,
Yes,
that's everybody
Robert,
except.
especially me, because I'm at his sleeve.
But yeah, you can roll observation too if you want.
It just looks as if I'm staring at her boobs.
Yeah, kind of. She doesn't mind. She actually goes like,
In a jumpsuit.
Oh!
That's the twitch.
That's the
It's somewhere else.
Cheers!
There's a success. There's
Okay.
a success.
okay, roll your stress first. It's probably fine.
Why did you have to say that?
That's a 7.
Another
That's a
7, so everybody's stress goes up.
Oh my god.
You're also twitching. That's the youth.
Yeah, that's because suddenly boobs. I mean, I'm a 14-year-old boy.
But you do notice that the name tag, it kind of looks like it was sewn on pretty recently.
Oh dear.
It's pretty clean compared to the rest of the suit, and you can like see some threads still sticking out of there, like it's been a recent patch job.
And you said when we entered that the overall wasn't really her fit.
It's a little baggy, yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're pirates.
But something on the ship is more important than lives, and I am not liking it.
Like I said, we didn't expect to be ambushed.
Is Val malfunctioning?
Junior, you start to hear some kind of, it's like buzzing in your head.
Did you hear the melody?
Why are you just telling us now?